time here. It's just coming up to 7 o'clock.
Welcome to EFTM. I'm in the back of the cab with the great Chris Bowen. Hey, Bodo.
We're in a hybrid, which is...
Right, no one cares. We've flown to Brisbane.
Trip, electricity.
We've flown to Brisbane so that we can drive back. We're going to drive all the way back to Sydney and then to Adelaide, Bodog, in a
Tesla Model X, the 100D. Really looking forward to it.
We're going to find out how easy it is to drive fully electric, emissions-free from Brisbane to Adelaide or Brisbane to the Barossa.
27 hours in a silent cocoon with this moron.
You're just talking too much already.
Oh, see, Brisbane's been good.
So we are on the highway now, I think passing Gold Coast, but essentially heading south. Bit of fun trying to set the nav to understand exactly where we're stopping, where we're going, and whether we're going to make the first major supercharger we wanted to get. Only time will tell. Bowen's driving now.
Tesla's got a really advanced autopilot system. We're trying to come to grips with it. It's a little bit quirky when traffic conditions are heavy. We'll see how it goes further on down the road when things quiet down.
Bodog's brought us into the Macadamia Castle, that was what it's called. There's a supercharger here. There's actually a whole bunch of them down here. So it's one of the main destinations on the Pacific Highway, kind of route down to Sydney. Yeah. We would have made it to Coffs Harbour if we wanted to.
Yeah, it's at 6% potentially left on the battery. This is where the anxiety comes from the play trip.
Yeah.
We're anxious.
We're anxious, and we also have to do a little bit of filming, so we kind of can't risk it. So we're filling up here. Maybe 20 minutes will give us maybe 30–40% extra.
What do they call it? A splash and dash?
Splash and dash. And Macadamia Castle, that's what I need as well.
Bring it on.
Great lunch, quick little burger here at the Macadamia Castle, but also a good 30–40% charged up, so we're at 92%, ready to hit the road now for Coffs Harbour, Bodog. That should be a nice little recharge there, and then we're good to go.
Good to go. Can I drive all the way?
Nope.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, fella. Look at its claws.
Who knew?
Which end's the dangerous end?
That end, where you are right now.
Anyway, we're moving along. There's a little lagoon over here. No, Daddy.
I feel like we've done a bit today. Bodog, please. Was taking forever at Coffs Harbour, so we've come to Cassegrain Wineries in near Port Macquarie to get a quick 15-minute charge. Should get us through to the end of the day. Bodog, the autopilot issue?
There's a small problem. It doesn't recognise many of the new upgrades on the Pacific Highway, and there's plenty of them. It's linked to maps, the autopilot, so it thinks I'm going through the old townships on the old road, and it's following the old speed limits and trying to stop in the middle of the freeway. It's very disconcerting, but you know, from here onwards the roads are, well, much older, so we shouldn't have any problems going forward.
Rock and roll.
From Port Macquarie, Trevor Long.
I think their success is obvious in the demand for this.
Rentari, I'm whispering because Trevor Long is on the radio doing his show from the back of our Model X. We've been on the road for 12 hours. What's another 40 minutes while we wait for this idiot to do his show on the radio? It's been a big day. Still got an hour and a half to go before we find our accommodation. But look, at the end of the day, it's been a lot of fun. We're enjoying the Model X. Not one drop of fuel has been used. Still waiting for this idiot to finish up though.
Remember when Jeff was on the show? That's funny, Jeff. Remember when Bowen was on the radio?
Who's Jeff?
Quattromani!
G'day Jeffy boy. Shame you're not here.
Any other questions before we head off and go home? Hi team, love your work.
How much is this thing worth?
$211,000. I just finished the radio show from the back of the Tesla, which is actually, I've got to be honest, better quality than doing it from home, I think. But Bowen, thanks for standing around by the car for an hour.
Mate, the Chinese feed was great, yeah.
Good on you.
Special steak and the pork and the fried rice. It was great.
Doggy bag was obviously gone missing. So we're going to head off now to Heatherbrae, about an hour and a half drive.
Yeah, 130
We're
k's.
staying at a hotel that has a supercharger, so in the morning she'll be 100% fueled, ready to go. We'll head down to Newcastle, do my radio spot at KOFM and the Today Show, and then we'll head down to Albury.
Catch you tomorrow.